All right, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I hope your weather is a little better than mine. It is super duper dreary over here in Allentown, Pennsylvania. But I did want to give you guys a recap of my Nashville trip and how things went with my IC. It was the best time. Let me start off by saying, I have been to Nashville multiple times in the past 5 or so years. And that's because my boyfriend's sister lives there and his brother lives in Chattanooga, which is kind of close by. But basically, every time I'm there and I get close to Broadway, I see all these bachelorette parties and, you know, the people. If you've been in Nashville, you see people driving down the street in those like party buses. And I'm like, that looks like fun. I would love to try that. But years ago, I would think like, there's no way my IC could do any of the typical bachelorette experiences. So when I was asked to be a bridesmaid in my best friend's wedding, and I heard she wanted to do a Nashville bachelorette party, I was both very excited and a little bit nervous because I wasn't sure, you know, I mean, we've been planning this for a while now. So back then my symptoms were still a little bit there, but now I really rarely have symptoms. And so going into this trip, I was actually very excited, because my bladder has been in such a good place where we had this full itinerary of, you know, going out to Broadway at night, waking up doing yoga in the morning, going on a party bus, going back out to Broadway. Like, it was a packed itinerary, and I was just thinking, you know, years ago, I never would have been able to do something like this. Like, this weekend was so much fun, but I was only able to have fun because I have my symptoms managed now. I rarely think about my bladder. And like back then, I would have been so in my head about things, you know, about everybody drinking alcohol. I used to avoid alcohol like it was the plague. Eating, when you're in a group of 10 people sharing an Airbnb, like it's not easy to, you know, find food that fits your diet preferences. So that would have been extremely difficult. Sleeping with a roommate. I slept, luckily it was my best friend. I slept with her and we had like our own private bathroom. So that would have been a source of my stress before. Going on this party bus definitely would have been an issue for me because it was a 2-hour event and we didn't know if there was going to be a bathroom stop. So many years ago, I would have been like, that sounds awful. And so I was just reflecting on, you know, how much fun I had this weekend and how I was able to have, you know, 2 to 3 alcoholic drinks per day and eat the foods that I wanted. I got my favorite barbecue from down there. I had it with mac and cheese and banana pudding, and it was so freaking good. I had my favorite coffee from my favorite coffee shop down there. It's like a banana chocolate latte, like so good. I wore jeans or jean shorts every day, which would have been unheard of for me years ago. And I stayed up late, I stayed out, I had fun, and my bladder did not flare up once. And I am just like over the moon about that because in the back of my head, I was like, well, maybe with all of these, you know, triggers compiling, like maybe you'll have a flare up. And in the back of my mind, I was like, you know what, even if I have a flare up, I'll be fine. Like I have my wand with me, my pelvic wand. I have all my like typical flare busters that I can use. And so that's kind of how I went into the trip. That was my mindset, you know, had a really great time. And I just wanted to update you guys on that because I didn't really share a whole lot about it over the weekend other than like me drinking an Olipop like on the party bus with a penis straw. So yeah, it was a really great time. And again, I truly don't believe I would have had the same experience had my IC still been like it was, a year to 2 years ago. So, I mean, getting here, the biggest thing was identifying my root causes, those being nervous system dysregulation. Hey, Carrie! Those being nervous system dysregulation and pelvic floor dysfunction. And I treated those through a combination of pelvic floor physical therapy, using a pelvic wand, stress management techniques, brain retraining, therapy, all of those things has helped me get my symptoms minimized to a point where my bladder, I don't even think about it anymore. And it did take me a really long time to get here. I struggled for the first 20 years of my life with bladder pain, and it was definitely a journey, but that's exactly why I wanted to become an IC dietitian. That's why I developed and designed all the programs that I have. It's to help other people get the same results or similar results a lot faster than what I did. I mean, like 3 months versus over a decade. Like, it can be that fast. I mean, I just had a client tell me last week she cut her bladder pain in half in just 4 weeks in joining Road to Remission. Like, it can be just a simple tweak that maybe you're not aware of. You may just need some support, some guidance in figuring out your root cause. So if that's the case, I mean, Road to Remission is here for you. We can help you get that relief by June, maybe sooner, so that you can enjoy the summer. We would basically help you go through an elimination diet, figure out if diet is a trigger for you or not, and then we'd help you investigate other potential root causes like nervous system dysregulation, pelvic floor dysfunction, hormone imbalances, overlapping conditions, things like that. So we would guide you through that process, support you the whole time. We have lots of education opportunities for you. We have a gut health one coming up, which I'm really excited about, with my friend Crystal, who's an RD. So lots of education opportunities. We also do a lot of support. We have a lot of support available inside of Road to Remission while you're going through the investigative process of figuring out your root cause. So you're never going to feel alone in this. Our community is over 130 IC warriors now from all over the world. So it's really, really cool to feel that support and just know that you are going to get relief. It's just a matter of when. Is it going to be next week? Is it going to be 2 months from now? Like, either way, we're there for you until you get the relief that you're looking for. So, I just wanted to share my story of going to Nashville, how I was able to enjoy myself and eat and drink what I want, wear jeans, jean shorts, drink alcohol, do all the fun things, have the time of my life, and how I can help you have similar experiences. And we are currently accepting new clients in Road to Remission. We're going to accept 7 this month. So if you want relief by summertime, like, now is the time to put in the work so that you can, reap the benefits and do all the fun things come June, July, and August. So if you're interested in joining us in Road to Remission, it is linked in my bio. It's really easy to check out. If you have any questions about the program or whether it's the right fit for you, just reach out through a DM. And I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and just reach out if you need anything. Bye.